Alright, this is a game called Fitness Bowling. It's for grades 6 through 9. You will need bowling pins, score sheets, gator balls, polyspots, and a fitness board. It's an interdisciplinary bowling lesson that incorporates the skills of bowling as well as adding in some fitness elements. So the students are going to be divided into groups, and this is what one group would kind of look like here. Each group will have a bowler, a ball shagger, 1 or 2 pin setters, and a scorekeeper if they have learned how to keep score in bowling or are in the process of learning how to keep that score. So the bowler will be on polyspot number 1 here, the scorekeeper will be on polyspot number 2, the pin setters on polyspots number 3 and 4, and the ball shagger would be on polyspot number 5. And if you have a larger class, you could keep 2 students would be in line on a single polyspot. So say for instance, once the bowler bowls the ball, they will go to the end of the line on polyspot number 2 and would become a scorekeeper next. You could also use 6 pins instead of 10 pins if you did have a large class. So once the students are divided up, the bowler will bowl the ball at the pins. You could give them 1 or 2 tries, I guess kind of just depending on what their skill level is at. And so since we are focusing on bowling skills, we do want them to hit the pins. So how many pins are left, that's how many reps of an exercise they would have to do. And then this is kind of what the rotation would look like here. So the bowler would become a scorekeeper, scorekeeper would become a ball shagger, or pin setter, sorry. The first pin setter would go to the second pin setter spot, and second pin setter would be the ball shagger, and then the ball shagger would then become the bowler. And then here's kind of an example of a dry erase board, which you'll write different exercises for each frame that they are bowling. You could use different exercises, especially if you're working on a certain fitness component. And for now, the bowler would be the only one doing the exercise, but you could change it to have the whole group do the exercise before they rotate. So that would give them a little motivation to work together and kind of root each other on, and it will also minimize the number of students just standing around.